Got a swimming pool here. In the drain valve, we've added the hose pipe rather than just filling it from the top. Got to blow this top ring up to 80% and keep the ring in the middle of the pool at all times. When it gets to about 2 inches of water, we're going to drag it about and flatten the bottom. First thing to do is get yourself a little pump like this, and then it's got a perfect little nozzle so you don't have to go huffing and puffing in there. I've just added the cover because I noticed it was splashing bugs in that. What you gotta do, this is some mad thing, but you gotta put this hose in there, but you have to pop this through from the other side so that that can join this and then clamp on with this. That's gonna be a bit manic with the pump there, so I'm plugging the end of that with the wrapping from the pump. Alright, looks like my hold is holding up there, so the water's trying to get through there now. Put it through the hole without the threading. That's nice, no leaks. Same to the other side. I've got the pump on a little timer thing here. Get yourself some chlorine, bit of chlorine powder. We're going to give it 48 grams. So it's 24 grams for 1200 litres. Once you've got your 48 grams of chlorine, you need to bung it into the pool. In the morning we're going to check all the levels and see where we're at with it. We might need to add some pH up, might need to add some pH down. We'll see how it turns out. It's the next morning and we've got all of our chemicals here. We got a pH chlorine water testing kit. And what you want to do is dunk one of them into the water. And you want to hold it there for 15 seconds without shaking it. As we can see from the chart, it's way too chlorinated for a pool. So we're going to need to wait a couple more hours before that gets a bit lighter. The chlorine will naturally dissolve into the atmosphere. Looks like we're okay with the pH, so we don't need to add any up or down. Maybe we could bring it slightly down. And we're doing okay for the alkalinity. So everything looks okay there. So what we need to do is give this pool about another 2 hours to test it to see if the chlorine levels have come down. If you put your pool cover over it, then it's going to take a lot longer for the chlorine to come down. It needs to evaporate out the water naturally. I still think the pH is still a little bit high, so we want to get it down to the 7.2. This one is the pH reducer. That's a 2,400 litre swimming pool. So to bring it down by a point, we need to add 12 grams to every 1200. Get a bucket of water ready, dump that in there, stir it up, give the pool a little stir,
get the filter back on just to keep that water moving around a bit. And we'll check on it in a couple of hours and see where our levels are at.